Oh, wow!
What was that?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Film Bro. Enter the Dragon was released in 1973 and stars the master of all martial arts, Bruce Lee. Now let me tell you something. This is, without doubt, one of the coolest movies I've ever seen in my life. Just listen to the plot. It's insane. Bruce Lee is an undercover secret agent who joins a martial arts tournament on a remote island fortress to take down the drug lord whose gang murdered his sister and shamed his temple. I mean, I'm gonna end the video right here and give this a 10. See you in a sequel. Gotcha! What really makes this film so special is the characters. What I love most specifically is how much the three main characters contrast from one another and the effects this has on the narrative. We have Lee, who is a man of honour. His character is the soul of the movie, an embodiment of good versus evil. He faces some tough decisions in the story and the choices he makes really matches the theme of self-conflict from within, something that all of the characters share. Lee really brings the emotions to this movie. He has some of the most powerful moments. One in particular that I love is when he goes to visit his mother's grave and tells her about the mission he has taken.
You will not agree with what I am going to do. It is contrary to all that you have taught me. I must leave. Please try to find a way to forgive me.
It's the perfect setup for the character before he goes on his journey. Then there is Roper. Roper is a gambler who goes to the island specifically to win the martial arts tournament because he is in heavy debt to the mob. He reminds me of Sean Connery's James Bond. This guy really knows how to work his charm, and I love how he's always willing to gamble and bet in any situation. As much as I love this guy though, he is not my favourite character in a movie.
You want to bet?
And last but not least, we have the coolest character in the entire film, Williams. A man who joins the tournament to fund his karate school. I mean, this guy really provides the comedy to this movie, and just his on-screen presence alone is something to behold. Every time he fights, this 70s funk music plays. It's so badass. In fact, he is so badass in this movie that he literally birthed the blaxploitation martial arts subgenre, becoming a god of the brand, with movies such as Black Belt Jones and Black Samurai. And yes, I will review them.
I'll be too busy looking good.
Just watch this clip right here. Williams goes down as a channel legend and as a member of the Film Bro Hall of Fame.
For me? You shouldn't have.
And this drug lord guy is like something out of a freaking James Bond movie. He has his own secret lair on a remote island, he has the cliche scarred henchman, he has a friggin' metal hand that comes with different weapon attachments. He even has a white cat, I mean come on.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
This movie is fucking awesome. By the way, this guy right here, that's Jackie Chan. Yeah, I ain't kidding. Bruce Lee, how do you say hello to your new friend? Oh! What amazes me is the fact that this was filmed with no sound at all, and all of the voices were dubbed in and all of the sound effects were added in post. This is because the film's director, Robert Klaus, was completely deaf, which when you think about it, is absolutely unbelievable. The cinematography of this film is gorgeous, especially with its use of shadows and mirrors, and I love all of these dramatic zooms that perfectly capture that Eastern cinema culture with all of the kinetic movement in the background. It really reminds me of Akira Kurosawa's style of film. Speaking of cool shots, here's my favourite shot in a movie. I mean, this one still alone should be framed in a museum. But here's a few more. My favourite scene has to be when Bruce Lee finally comes face to face with O'Hara, the man responsible for his sister's death. What I enjoy most about this scene is the sheer emotion that you feel from Lee. It echoes from an earlier scene in the movie.
We need emotional content. Try again.
The cinematography and sound design they use for this is simply breathtaking. There are moments of silence where we only hear Lee's hair flow in the wind, with flags in the background. It is quite simply some of the best cinema I've ever seen. And after Lee literally embarrasses this guy in front of everyone, he just straight up kills him by crushing his chest. You guys know I love a good revenge story. On top of that, it's truly breathtaking to see Bruce Lee at the absolute peak of his powers. He has a charisma that is often imitated, but never matched. His impact on Eastern cinema will always remain unparalleled. Overall, this is undoubtedly one of the most beautifully badass movies in cinematic history. I'm giving Enter the Dragon a 9. If you love this review, then please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in the sequel.